Alright, let's talk about 𝗂𝗨 here at Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. We have seen a pullback in the market, of course. 𝗂𝗨 actually getting quite a heavy effect from this. We can see here on the 3rd of January, 𝗂𝗨 on this daily time frame, gate.io being the data source, coming down, bouncing on its 200 EMA. Ultimately, the price action is still positive here for 𝗂𝗨, but we may have to look at this through a different lens. So, of course, we can appreciate the daily stochastic is now in the oversold position, with the lower timeframes kind of aligning with this. The price testing out the EMA and the SMA 50s just now. Yeah, we might have to look at this through a different lens. Previously, we obviously spoke about this retracement in its wave 4, targeting the typical area here between 31.3 and 24.2, not expecting to drop lower than that 50% level, the 24.2, the white line we do have drew on the charts here. And of course, we can see the price has now dropped lower than that. So what does that mean for 𝗂𝗨's price action? Can we still potentially target out 93 to $1.42, or are we looking for more of a retracement rather than an impulsive move to the upside? Guys, let's cover it all off in today's update, but first of all, let's run the intro. Yes, welcome back to Cheeky Crypto Uncensored, guys. So we have seen 𝗂𝗨 really break on down here, dropping lower than that 50% retracement area. We kind of looked at this lower line. We have obviously seen the price dropping down to 19.6 cents. Now, a move all the way from this 19.6 cents up to that fifth wave target area is around about 378%. At this current moment in time, guys, I do think this one is unlikely. I'd like to bring you down onto the lower time frames, onto the 4-hour chart, and give you an idea of what it is we're looking at. We obviously released this already for our members down in Discord. This is obviously a members video, releasing this ahead of the YouTube schedule, so we're re-recording this for you guys. What we can see going on with targeting this potential W, X, Y, X and Z structure, where we can see the Z wave typical area between 26.6 and 16.7, we can see the price coming on down to. Now, on the idea that this is a fourth wave retracement, we have fell between the 50 to 61.8% retracement level. Now, this, in my opinion, does seem a bit deep for a wave 4. Anything more than a 0.5 retracement, in my opinion, is no longer a wave 4. It just sits too deep of a retracement. Now, technically, it still is. Our technical invalidation of the wave 4 comes all the way back here at 14.9 cents, this wave 1 high. So we are still technically in that structure. Now, another way we can be looking at this one overall is not this W, X, Y, X and Z, and in fact we are in an A, B and C structure. Let's just quickly draw that on like so, A, B and C. Now, if we take that back over to the daily time frame and we look at this as the A wave down to here, and bring it over to swing high, we'll just draw that on the charts once again, guys. And A wave coming down, B wave up, and this here being its C wave. Well, we take that 100% move, bring over to its swing high. Well, we can see the move down here to 19.6 cents came down and tested out the 786 Fibonacci level, a very interesting area of support psychologically. So bouncing from the 786, bouncing on the 200 daily EMA, in my opinion, is still, technically a bullish sign. Maybe not bullish in the sense that we could be going up to 93 to $1.42, but we could be targeting a bigger retracement overall for 𝗂𝗨. I am not taking this move off the table, just for clarity. 93 cents to $1.42. I am not taking it off the table. It's technically still valid, and we have to appreciate that fact. Pure invalidation, of course, would be at 14.9 cents. But considering the how much we have moved down, exceeding that 50% retracement level, I want to err on the side of caution with this one. So looking at it through the lens of W, X, Y, X and Z, internal to the Z wave, it does look like it's a big overextended Z wave overall. So we could be looking at this, as the move completed here, which does seem the ideal situation, and we would look for that retracement move. So take that high and of course take the swing low here. We would then look for this 50 to 80% retracement movement, where we have already drew this one on the charts here. So that 50% level coming at 37.662 and the 882 Fibonacci at 62.019. So even from today's price, you're still looking at a 50 to 100%, 160% move to the upside potentially. But what we can see here on the 4-hour time frame is Smart Money Concept showing us a week, firstly a week low here and a strong high. So Smart Money Concept is not bullish on the lower time frames, but we can look at a few other metrics for this. Now, first of all, we'll look at the stochastic positioning here on the 4-hour time frame. We can see that this one is sharply resetting, which, you know, I think kind of works in our favour here for Aurora. Let's see this one continue its move to the downside. If we were to switch this up, have a look at the RSI. Well, we can see that RSI once again is looking to reset, but we have now dropped lower than the average line, which is not great. We would obviously want to see this one pick back up once again. But interestingly, what I really find the most bullish part about Aurora just now is this bullish divergence we do see on the charts here. So we can see the price setting lower lows, and then if let's just drag this all the way up so we can get a better view of this one, guys. But we can see that we are setting higher lows on the RSI, so we can see the confirmation here that we are setting lower lows on the price, but higher lows on the RSI. Now, this is also prevalent on the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗠𝗪, as we can see the bullish divergence showing up here, and we also got our glaring green signal to, you know, potentially go long here or buy up some Aurora for a move to the upside. So we have that hidden bullish divergence. We have that signal to, you know, buy and go long. My concern overall, though, is the fact that we have a big round belly here. Not the greatest of bellies overall, but a lot of negative money flow. We can see the belly here. We can see another one. We can see another one. So it's very choppy. It's not the kind of flat movement you kind of like to see here for confirmations of a trend reversal in terms of money flow. VWAP is still very choppy also. But overall, with this showing some bullish divergence here, we could technically look at that as the anchor wave. We could technically look at that as a trigger wave, looking for that next explosive move to the upside as part of the cipher. But overall, I do think it's best to err on the side of caution. If you are obviously looking to trade this one, looking to get with a position, then perhaps, you know, you're looking for that move up towards the 37, perhaps as high as 62 cents. But, you know, rein in expectations. So when we look at that 37 to 62 cents, if we were to draw it into the daily chart, well, we can see it as still, you know, a reasonable move in my opinion. It would take us back up towards the daily equilibrium, perhaps coming back up to test those highs we do see on the charts. Now, Smart Money Concept on the daily time frame is still showing a weak high. Technically, the price action is still bullish above the 200 daily EMA. It is technically still bullish. So for now, guys, I do think, you know, maybe rein in expectations just a bit. 37 cent to 62 cent opposed to the 93 to $1.42. I am not ruling this move here out just yet, as the wave 4 has not dropped below invalidation levels, but bring in expectations ever so slightly. Look for the retrace. Should we see anything higher, then fantastic profits on the table. Overall, the weekly time frame, of course, we have to, you know, kind of park the idea here of the weekly time frame for this 5-wave move to the upside. Now, we do know overall that this wave 1 has not yet broken. The wave 4 has not crossed lower. If we could grab the correct part here, the wave 4 has not yet broken lower than the wave 1. So yeah, overall, we are still technically in the structure. We'll take this box off just now. That's not relevant for today's video. So yeah, overall, we kind of have to park the idea of a potential test to the upside. I am not ruling it out once again. What I would also like to look at here is the high we did see this wave 3, or this push to the upside hit. Well, we can see if we come over in its price history here that we do actually have a little bit of support resistance. It's nothing really solid to work by here, but 31st of October and the 7th of November open, so this is obviously the weekly chart, we can see a bit of interesting price points there, but overall it's nothing really strong to live by. So yeah, guys, quick update, all things Aurora, giving you my thoughts, my ideas, what is going on, potentially changing the overall targets here, but not ruling out the bigger expectations. I hope you enjoyed this update for today, guys. Yeah, smash the like button before you leave for today, subscribe, leave a comment. It's always great when you guys do leave a comment for us. If you are going to trade, please do trade safely. Have a nice tight stop loss, make some great gains, stay safe in the space, and until next time, have a very nice day.